This morning, a terrifying accident at a carnival that was all caught on tape. Saturday night in Port Orange, Florida, Sherry Pinkerton and her 2-year-old daughter were stepping off this ride when it suddenly malfunctioned. Mother and daughter were dangling close to 40 feet in the air. Pinkerton held her daughter for as long as she could, then dropped her into the arms of an onlooker. Pinkerton was then rescued by ladder. Neither were injured. Joining us now is Don Wheat, one of the rescuers, and his wife Diana, who witnessed the incident. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don, I understand you were on the ride when it malfunctioned. What happened?
We were stepping off the ride. The operator had opened the doors. We were stepping out, and some kids were going the wrong way, so I turned them around to head in the right way, and I was halfway in myself. Then all of a sudden I heard the operator say, "Oh no." And at that time I turned around, saw the ride starting to move, grabbed several kids and my grandson and pushed them over against the rail. The ride came past me, just missing me, and that's when I started handing some kids over the rail to some people, yelling at them, "Come get these kids, come get the kids." And then that's when I saw Miss Pinkerton, and she was hanging on, and another girl I grabbed as the ride came back by me again, handed that kid over the rail, then another one fell out into my arms and then handed that one over the rail. By that time the ride had already locked up top, and it was either a choice of jumping back on the ride or keeping the kids safe, and I was afraid that if I let go of the kids that the ride would have hit them, so I chose to hold the kids over next to the rail.
And Diana, you're watching this whole thing happen. What were you doing? What were you thinking?
I was terrified at first, of course, because my grandson and my husband was up there. But as I watched him, I knew he had total control. I was thankful he was there. Most of the people were thankful. But it was just terrifying. It was, everyone around was screaming. We're telling him to call 911. He jumped behind it, crawled all the way up on top of it, tried to crawl over it to get to her. It was just amazing what he did and some others did to try to save her and to take care of all those children first.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Don, how did you manage to get off the ride safely?
Like I said, I was one of the first ones to get off with my grandson there, and I was halfway, like I said, I was halfway off of it when I heard the operator say, "Oh no." That's when I turned back, looked, saw it start to move, and I jumped completely off of it toward the rail and grabbed the kids toward the rail.
And since the accident, have you talked to the woman and to see how she's doing?
No, I haven't. After everything calmed down, I went over to her and talked to her and told her that I was glad that she was okay and her kids were okay. And I know that had to be hard for her to let go of her child like that.
Yeah. Well, thanks to you and the others, the child is safe. Mother and daughter are safe. Don and Diana Wheat, we thank you.
Thank you.